Okay everyone, welcome back. I want to do an unboxing today for a Warlord Games Opel Blitz. And I had picked up the resin plastic one, the resin metal one a while back, and never did get a chance to do an unboxing or even open up and take a look at it. And while I was waiting to do this video, this became obsolete. This has been replaced with this beautiful box, which is a plastic kit. This is the Opel Blitz / Maultier. It's a combo kit which lets you build one or the other of the two different models. It does contain one 1/56 scale hard plastic Opel Blitz or Opel Maultier half track. It comes with the new plastic 10 passengers. It has the bolt action stat cards for both the Blitz and the Blitz and the Maultier. It has a new water slide decal sheet, or at least new to me. I haven't seen this one before. Comes with the construction booklet and damage markers. We have a lovely picture of a Maultier just trudging through some unbearably disgusting terrain there. And we have the poor German soldiers in the Opel Blitz in the background just getting the rain, and they're going to get stuck in the same muck that this thing's trudging through. In the background we've got, I'm not sure if that's going to be Russia or France or somewhere, but just a rural city with a burning building. Great artwork. On the side we have an advertisement for the Tank War Armor Fury and some additional tanks. And then just a little checkbox to let us know this is for early, mid, or late war games. On the back we have some lovely artwork with some paint examples. We've got one in the Africa Corps, one looks like it's in a whitewash, and then we have one looks like it's in the German gray. And then the seated soldiers painted up. And then we also see a picture of a gentleman in a cab with an open door. That makes me wonder. We also see a picture of the decal sheet a little bit better there. We see the stat cards and then the flame markers and smoke markers in the background, which we're all getting a good collection of these days if we've been buying stuff from Warlord. And you can't have enough damage markers, especially with Tank Wars if you play that. We have a quick little detail about the vehicles themselves on the back. You can pause that and read it if you're interested real fast in what it says. And then let's go ahead and open this up. And I have not looked at it yet, so this is new to me too. And alright, we've got quite a few things here. Oops. We have been packaged by Morella. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you for the packaging. We have our stat card for the Blitz. And then we have our stat card for the Maultier. And one thing I will notice is that the Maultier is marked for mid and late war, and the truck is listed for the entire war, it looks like. So just something to keep in mind when you're deciding which one to build. Wow, we've got quite a bit. We've got our damage markers. We have a sprue for the seated passengers. Looks like we've got some torsos, some seated legs, a variety of helmets. Looks like we've got 10 helmets on that side, and then it looks like we've got some helmets on this side that might be suited more for Africa Corps. Not quite sure. Just see the field caps over there, so. And then we have quite a few assorted weapons, including one machine gun, light machine gun, and then a lot of rifles. Actually, it looks like there's two machine guns on here. It's got a couple MP40s. Then we have what we're really looking for is the sprue for the Maultier and Blitz, and it looks like we've got quite a bit of stuff here. Looks like we've got some jerry cans and storage boxes for underneath. We have, it looks like the bars to go over the top if you have it with canopy off. Looks like we have a spare tire without a rim. We have, looks like a closed rear and an open rear for the canopy. And we have the canopy itself. Then we have a couple of the side walls. Looks like we got the front, rear, two sides. We have the bed of the truck, or what do you guys call it out there? The boot. We have the wheels if we're doing the Blitz version, and the tracks if we're doing the Maultier version. Fenders and some suspension. And then it looks like we have some different sidewalls to choose from. These will probably be the early war ones without the additional riser on them. Looks like we've got a couple benches there. I had to figure those out. We've got a pick and shovel. We've got seats. We have a driver. We have, looks like a chassis. Some other unidentifiable parts real fast. Can't really see through the camera. Looks like we've got the front end with the fenders, or the cab with the fenders, the lower portion. We have the side of the hood, the back of the cab, the top of the cabin, or cab roof and hood or bonnet. Some more interior details with the dashboard. Looks like the radiator with the convoy light on it. I think that's what it is. Looks like we've got a couple headlight options. Looks like we've got the older style, or the blackout lights. I forgot what they're called. It looks like we have the convoy marker up and down, or is it tow marker? Forgot what it is. Some other little, oh, that's the spotlight if you want to put it on the front of the cab. It goes on the frame right here. The support right here is where it would go. And there's not much to it. Looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward. One thing that does look interesting, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the doors. And one thing that looks interesting is it looks like there's a possibility that if you were into doing dioramas or action type poses or scenery, it looks like you can model these with the door open, although there is no internal detail on the door. But you can still do it partly open, which would be kind of interesting. So yeah, that's a really quick look at the sprue. It looks to be an excellent kit. I honestly can't wait to put it together, and I think I'm going to go do that right now, and I will catch you guys. Oh wait, there's still more. I'm sorry. We have the instruction booklet. And oh cool, we have, can't see it, but it's a sheet of acetate or plastic with the stencil on it to cut out to put windows on your vehicle. I did not know that was going to be in there. That's really cool to see that. We have the decal sheet, and that's really beautiful. We have some designation markers to say what kind of vehicles that you've got. We've got some red crosses if we want to do a medical vehicle. We've got the German crosses. We've got quite a large collection of license plate and unit designators. We have Africa Corps designators. We have the statistics, or for like the gross weight, things like that about the vehicle. This is one of the most detailed transfer sheets I've seen from Warlord yet. That's pretty cool. It is for an Opel Blitz decal sheet, so good on you, Warlord, for coming out with this. This is really great. This is a very competitive model kit to go against, say, the Rubicons or something. So can't wait to see this on the table and get it assembled. We have an assembly guide key and decal application instructions. We have an overview of the different sprues and what's on them and their part numbers. We have the instruction sheets with lots of little optional things where you could do the head options or the window options if you so choose. I would probably personally leave the windows off until very last, which means not to glue the cab all the way down. Then we have the options for the Blitz or the Maultier. This is the biggest instruction book I have seen from Warlord to date. This is pretty incredible. We then have the bed instructions, and based on which version you want to do for the bed. And then those were the bars I was not quite sure of, I think, which this looks like they just sit on top to indicate that you have the overhead supports folded down. Then we have the underbody detail with the jerry cans and storage bins, it looks like. And then the options plus also the tow hitch, which I guess I missed on the sprue. Then we have the triangle and the benches and other stowage headlight options that you want to choose. And then how you want to put the canopy together, whether you want to have it open so you can see in or closed. And then we have the instructions for the passengers. And then we have a really nice painting and decal placement sheet. That's definitely something I have not seen in a Warlord model yet. Good on you, good to see that. Oh, and it goes on. We have even more painting suggestions and decal placement sheets. Good job, Warlord. It's nice to see this. This looks to be more of a model kit than a gaming piece at the moment, and I can't wait to put this together and see how she looks. Catch you guys soon.